I want to go back. He wants to go back. I want to go back to the farm, far away from home, with a milk pail on my arm. I miss the rooster, the one that used to wake me up at 4 a.m. down on the farm.
I'm Scott Bain. They call me the old farmer. When we first bought this house, there was no landscaping around. There were landscaping beds with a little bit of covering on it, but no plants or anything. And this is a picture of what it looked like. We moved in October, and I think I took this picture in November. And it was just basically a house set in the middle of nowhere. So we contacted a company that we have been dealing with for quite a while, and you're seeing now what it looks like after about a month and a half of being planted. That's why you see so many garden hoses around and sprinkler hoses and such. We're trying to establish the plants. We've got a lot of myrtle down in there, if you look carefully, and multiple different kinds of plants. And I'm sorry for the shakiness. I didn't have a selfie stick at that particular instance to put on the camera, so it's a little bouncy. And they put in the ground cover, they put in the plants, and they even did it around our 1,000-gallon tank for propane to make it look nice. And they hauled these big boulders in to help give it a three-dimensional look. And considering how hot and dry it was, these plants are doing pretty good. Going through a good fall, they'll be established very well for the wintertime and for next year, and they'll really bloom. Marty, Mrs. Old Farmer, went through and put some impatiens in the front of the house just to kind of give it a little bit of extra color and a little bit more three-dimensional look. And so the landscaping company only put in the foundation stuff, knowing that we would want to put in annuals and perennials that we would want to see in. And so they went through and did a very excellent job and suggested to us how to do the waterings on it. So very good company. And this is some more stuff that Marty planted. And this is along the other side of the house. And that's a tower, TV tower. No, she didn't plant that. That was here when we bought the house. And this is something that we had in our other house. It's a tricolor beech. It's kind of a maroon colored tree with 3 different colors of maroon on it. And when they get established, they're beautiful plants. Now, when we first moved in, this is how we started our gardening, was in this little feeder here. We put some garlic in, and it didn't do as well as what we wished, but we did get some garlic. And then when they came in to do the landscaping, they moved it, so it kind of damaged the tomato plants. It wasn't their fault. And so these are the raised beds. In another picture you would have seen my taking down the swing set to put these raised beds in, and we only had one established. I had gone through and hoed the other 2, and it's needs hoeing again. But we've been getting tomatoes and green beans and such off of the plants. We've got some bell peppers that have been green, but we also want to get some red ones, and lots of marigolds so we can get our own seeds. Now, this is the trimming that I did, and we had just picked the day before, and this is what we got off the plants when I opened up the fence to walk through and clean things out. So being that this was planted very late, we wanted to put in a garden in the ground, but it was just too wet to do so, so I put in the raised beds and only got one raised bed finished in time to put plants in and start a little bit of a garden. So next year we hope to expand it, obviously, and put more garden space in. The rattling in the background is our dog Mimi. She's hopped up to lay next to me. And this is Mimi and Mrs. Old Farmer, Marty. And Mimi already got a green bean from the garden, and she was hoping that she could get another one at this particular time. So she's just quietly sitting there, hoping that she would get another green bean. She likes them from there. And it's only been about a week that she realized that we were getting green beans from the garden. She just loves them. Now in this particular video, if you look carefully, I'm sorry I shot this with a cell phone. That was the quickest camera I could get up. You can see a turkey hen and her poults walking along between the wild growth in the back and the raised bed, coming across there where the burning barrel is, and they just quietly paraded along, and we enjoyed watching them and the other wildlife that's in the farm life here. So I'm Scott Boehm, the Old Farmer. Be well.
We're not talking about killing people.
Just say I want to murder you. So this is Matt Carricker. I'm a doctor. Ish. I can't work like this.
Down on the farm.